Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode on Bubble Tree Vlogs. If this is your first time here, welcome. Today, I have a special guest, my husband, Michael. Michael is here to talk with you guys about supplements for men's wellness. But before we dive in, just know that we are not doctors. This video is not intended to treat, diagnose, or cure any illness or disease. Please consult your doctor before adding anything new into your physical or supplemental routine. So, Michael, go ahead, introduce yourself and tell us, how did you get into the supplements game?
Well, hi, my name is Michael, and thank you for having me today. I really do enjoy this.
Yeah, you're okay on my channel.
So I've been around supplements for pretty much since I was back in high school in the 80s. And back then, it was different because it was just plain protein. But as I've gotten older, as we tend to do, as our bodies change and develop differently, I've had to come up with a different set of plans because my body started to need different things. Now it's, I don't get as much from food as I normally would like to, so I kind of have to supplement some of these things to make sure that the body's running properly.
So how do you stick with a supplement routine exactly? Like, how do you stay, keeping track of when to take things? Sometimes you have to take things in the morning, for energy support and stamina, and some things you want to take at night, for sleep and relaxation.
Mm-hmm. Well, success is in the prep work. I'd like to kind of have it organized and planned out so I know what supplements I'm taking and when I'm supposed to take them and the right amount of dosages. The second thing that I do is I try to set them out the night before. So it gives me a better opportunity to remember them and grab them with me if I'm out and about. I usually have a carrier. And the third thing I do is I try and set a reminder on my phone to help me remember to take those.
Got it. Not bad. I can see how you can stick with that routine.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, we all have those new phones that we can, plan our whole lives on it, and just put your supplement routine on there and you're able to stick with it, just like how you're able to stick with a workout routine or going to work or taking your kids to soccer, you name it. So, but with all that being said, what if you do forget to take something?
In the past, I've had clients that I've had as personal trainers and as a personal trainer, and I've told them the same thing I'll tell you. If you forget, don't be that hard on yourself. We all forget. Just get right back to it as soon as you possibly can. Don't worry about what's in the past. Let's make sure that we're trying to work towards a better future.
Nice. I like that. Okay, Michael. In a perfect world, we can get all of our vitamins and nutrients with food. Most of us, however, we have a busy lifestyle and we can't really get everything we need through food. So what do you do to really cover all your bases, almost like an insurance policy, a good base?
Well, that's a great question. The first thing I would suggest is a multi. This is a great way to cover all of our bases. Multis contain a plethora of vitamins and minerals that are responsible for so many functions in our bodies.
Yeah. Now I know I personally buy you the MegaFood Multi for Men 40 Plus because it contains a nice array of nutrients, including herbs that support men's health.
Yeah, I like it a lot because it has food state nutrients, so that I can take it on an empty stomach because sometimes I do forget to eat because we get busy.
Yeah, I agree. So what's another key 3 nutrient that you like to take to cover all of your bases?
A good one is omega-3s. Omega-3s help support the brain and heart health. It's also great for sports injuries and joint pains. As we get a little older, my body starts to make a few sounds that it didn't make a few years back. And the omegas you can get from fish oil help. For you though, because you're plant-based, you can't really use those. So you could look at something like algae oil.
Yes, and actually that leads me to my favorite product. Wiley's Finest is a really great fish oil company. So my husband takes the Peak EPA, and it's wild Alaskan fish oil. It's awesome. Me, however, I take their no catch supplement, and it's made with algae oil. So I feel good. I get my omegas with algae. So if you're plant-based, That's a good way to get your omegas as well, besides fish oil. But it's really up to you.
Isn't it really pure too?
Yes, I found that it's one of the cleanest fish oils on the market. It's made in the United States, in Alaska, and it's just one pill a day.
Yep.
Super convenient.
It makes my life easier.
All right, what's the last thing on your key 3 list of nutrients?
Well, the last thing, I'll start with this. Overall wellness starts with the gut. So a probiotic. Your body works at its optimal level when you have beneficial bacteria in your gut. It helps support the immune system and aids in digestion, which is a big deal if you're trying to be healthier. You want to absorb the good food that you're eating.
So what probiotic do you use?
It's the one that you got, man. I really like it. It's the MegaFood MegaFlora 50 Plus. It contains a blend of 14 unique strains of probiotics from 50 billion active bacteria. That's a lot of bacteria.
It is.
But it's good bacteria, though, right?
It's happy bacteria.
Yeah, it's
Happy bacteria, happy gut.
yeah. They put turmeric root in it. It helps. So it already helps maintain healthy inflammatory responses of the colon. So, and we talked about colon health, and as we get older, we want to make sure that we do have a healthy colon.
There's also a prebiotic blend in this MegaFood probiotic, which encourages the growth of healthy gut bacteria. So let me get this straight. To cover your bases, you take a multi,
Yep.
an omega-3,
Yep.
and a probiotic.
Yep.
Very nice. That sounds like a pretty good way to kind of like cover a lot of different things with just 3 supplements.
Yeah, those are the main 3 that I like to use because other things will rotate in around it depending on what I'm doing in life.
Right.
If I'm training a little bit more, there might be other supplements that I add in. But I'd like to try and keep those into my main routine because as a man getting older, these are things that are going to really help the inside stay regulated.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Now that we covered the key 3, you know, being over 40, you do, like you just said, you kind of need some other things that you kind of alternate in and out to kind of do a little bit more, right?
Exactly.
So let's start first by addressing prostate and hormone function. By the time a man reaches his 40s, he may already begin to see symptoms of an enlarged prostate. Men's prostate begins to slowly enlarge with age, accompanied by testosterone and libido levels starting to decrease. There are some vitamins and minerals that are great for prostate function and libido.
Okay.
Zinc supports natural testosterone levels, prostate function, and vitality. And saw palmetto. It supports prostate function, urinary function, and also supports natural testosterone levels. Lycopene. It's an antioxidant-rich nutrient found in red fruits and veggies, such as tomatoes. And this also supports vitality. And last but not least, maca. This is great for energy support, stamina, and libido. Sounds like a lot of nutrients, right?
It is.
And it's like, you don't want to take all those pills. But luckily, I give this guy MegaFood's Prostate Strength. It contains a synergistic blend of herbs, vitamins, and minerals that are great for the prostate that I mentioned previously. It has zinc, selenium, saw palmetto, lycopene, and more.
In addition, I will cycle on and off of Oregon's Wild Harvest Maca. Their formula is super potent, and you can really feel it when you take it. I mean, it really does make a huge difference.
It does. Next, we're going to talk about another thing that decreases when you age, memory. How many times have I told you where something is and you're like, babe, I don't know, I can't find it. Or I can't remember the password for this, right? Or I don't remember you telling me any of this, right?
That
Right.
never happens.
Happens all the time. All right, so we need to really protect our minds as we age, okay?
What are we talking about again?
Memories fade.
What are we doing here?
Memories fade. So the brain, his brain, can really benefit from a combination of supplements. So a lot of nutrients that really take care of that noggin would be ginkgo biloba. It's a powerful antioxidant that helps protect brain cells from damage. Lion's mane mushroom. You know I love my mushrooms. And that may help boost cognitive function. And as we mentioned before, omega-3, here we go again. It supports brain function and development. Alpha-lipoic acid protects brain cells. Lastly, B-complex is great for energy support and is responsible for getting nutrients from the bloodstream to the brain.
That's a really important one, because if you're taking all those nutrients, you want to make sure your body's actually using them and getting the best of the bang for your buck.
Exactly. So, I mean, I recommend a B complex like for anybody.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Exactly.
Exactly. Well, I know you have found a supplement that works really, really well for you, especially in those times when you're trying to focus at work. You know, you got presentations to give. You kind of want to be on point, right?
Exactly.
So what supplement did you find works best for you?
The one that I really liked was the Oregon's Wild Harvest Lion's Mane. I will take it before I go into meetings. I like to try and take it every day, but sometimes in the middle of the day, if I feel like I'm a little foggy, sometimes I'll take it and it helps me out, I find. Now, I know it doesn't work like that for everybody, but I like that, and it helps to keep me focused.
Nice.
Because sometimes you can't drift, because some days are long. Some days are longer than others, and to focus on some small details sometimes can be monotonous and boring. So you got to give your brain as much help as it can get.
Exactly. I understand.
Yeah.
I really do understand why you like that formula. It does have a lot of the things that we mentioned before. It has lion's mane, and it also has a B complex in there as well, ginkgo biloba. So, I mean, you're getting a really nice blend in that supplement that you're taking there.
And in the past, I've taken them all separately, but now, because of the convenience of it, I could actually just take it all in one, which actually really helps out a lot.
Another thing, as we get older, muscle mass. We got to watch out for that. We got to stay healthy. We got to work out. We got to stay fit, right? I know you do.
Right? Yeah, well, you know.
So what do you do for energy and stamina to really, you know, what do you take to really help you get through a workout?
Beets. Beetroot is high in nitric oxide, and it causes the blood vessels to relax and dilate. It's great for working out, energy, and stamina.
Nice.
You know, health risks and heart disease and cardiovascular complications are big things for men. Nitric oxide helps with blood flow. Wider and looser vessels help the blood pump at a lower pressure, putting less work on the heart, and it's just a great added benefit.
Actually, we both enjoy the SoTru beets. It's all organic and fermented. The fermentation process really helps reduce the naturally occurring sugar and boost the concentration of nitric oxide. So I know you use it as part of your pre-workout, right?
Yeah, sometimes I use it as a part of the pre-workout or in the mornings, you know, if I don't really feel like coffee. Because sometimes I try and cut the coffee out or I cut back on it. I'll supplement that in because of the energy boost that it gives me and things like that. So
very nice.
I really like it, and it tastes good.
It does.
So. Beets are a powerhouse, though.
They sound like it.
They really are.
You know, put a cape on it. So it looks like you got all your bases covered with all those supplements that you take on a day-to-day basis.
Well, I had a little help. But when you have somebody that you can rely on to give you really good knowledge and really help you find the things that are really beneficial, it really is helpful.
I agree.
It's a great thing.
I agree. Well, the supplements that we mentioned are just a few that are great for men's health. There are many other great supplements out there that are also beneficial. It really depends on what your health goals are. If you don't like taking tons of supplements at a time, we totally get it. We're busy, things happen. Just stick with the key 3. And that is a great kind of like covering all your bases insurance policy, shall I say. We hope you found this video helpful, and we want to thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to see our latest videos. Be well, and namaste.